Hello, you guys, and welcome to my channel, Adriel Enterprises. My name is Ikoya. I'm the CEO and founder of Adriel Enterprises. We are a company that specializes in social media marketing. We also do business, and brand consulting. So today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on content that you can use to grow your business on Instagram. Instagram is a hot profile, especially if you have a product-based business, or even if you're an infopreneur, a blogger, you guys, Instagram is the place to be right now. And I highly recommend you get in there because there's so many changes being made. And not only is there a lot of changes being made, but Facebook now owns Instagram. And if you use Facebook for your business, it's becoming where you really have to pay to play, right? You got to really pay to reach your audience on Facebook. I believe that Instagram is probably going to go that way too, so it's important that you take the time now to really maximize because they've already started changing the algorithm. And so it's really important that you take the time right now to start really using and building your platform as much as you can and getting as much reach as you can before you start having to pay to do that. So I'm going to give you 5 tips. If you follow me here on Adriel Enterprises, you know I always like to start from 5 to 1. So here we go. So number 5, you guys, are contests. Contests are a great way to build your following and build your business on Instagram. So a contest is when you give away your product or something for free. And you can do this by yourself, or you can collaborate with another business that has something that is complementary to whatever your product or service is, so that you guys can be exposing yourselves to each other's businesses. And it's a great way to grow your business because even if people don't win, usually if they follow you for the contest, they'll continue to follow you. And most times people just post like some kind of picture of the product or something that they're going to be giving away. Of course, they make you become a follower of them and the other business, vice versa, and they do it for a certain amount of time, and then they pick a winner at random. And you can make the rules. If you're not familiar with contests, I would definitely search the hashtag contest or winners are free and see and look at what other people have done in the past that works for them. But a contest is a great way to establish growth. And also, if you have a great product, whoever wins, if you ask them as part of the contest rules to share the product, that's a great testimonial for your business. Number 4, you guys, are gifts. Gifts. So if you're not sure what a GIF is, a GIF are those images that kind of like move. They're those pictures that kind of move. And you can create them in Instagram if you use the Boomerang app. But if you don't have the Boomerang or you're not familiar with GIFs, and it's spelled GIF, I'll try to put a GIF in here so you can see what I mean. And there's apps out there and ways. If you just Google how to create a GIF, I think you can create one in Canva, and there's I want to say giphy.net or .com. But anyway, Google it because I'm not for sure. But anyways, you can make these GIFs and use these gifts, and people love them, you guys. There's some funny ones out there that you can use that, that can be based with your products. I know for my company, Silky Sacks, I use a lot of like girls flipping their hair and doing their thing, and people love them, you guys. People love them. People repost them, and if you're making your own custom gifts, that is even better. So I would definitely look into gifts. People don't always want to be sold to, you guys. Even though we're in business and we're selling, people don't like to be sold to, right? You don't like to walk up and somebody just trying to offer you something and sell you something. So a rule to remember always when you're posting on any of your platforms is you want to do the 80-20 rule. So that's 80% information, fun, just, stuff that has to do with your industry, but not necessarily selling, and 20% selling, okay? So gifts would be number 4. Number 3, you guys, and this one is really simple. I know you guys are going to be like, really? But number 3 is customer repost. So a lot of times if you have orders that you've sent out, a lot of times people will do an unveiling. They'll take a picture of their products, especially if you have really great packaging. People will take pictures of the products or take pictures of them using your products. A lot of people have their own YouTube channels, and so they'll buy your products and just do a review on their own. Encourage your customers to tag you guys. Encourage your customers to use hashtags, and then go back and before you post it, go back and ask the customer, is it okay if you post it? And most people will say yeah, because that's a little shine for them on their page and for their work that they've done. And you repost them. And then, you guys, that's great because that's a testimonial. That's somebody besides you saying, your service or your product is deemed worthy. So that's a great way to get sales, and it's very simple and very easy to do. So if you're not asking your customers to post, then you definitely should be asking them to, post on their social media profiles. You definitely should be having some type of hashtag or something that they can use to tag you in. And the key to that is just to remember to ask them for their permission. Most people don't mind if you give them the credit, so you would tag, their name that they, posted it. That's a great way to establish your products and your business. So number 2, you guys, is something that is new to Instagram, but it's truly important. It's live video. And you can put video on Instagram. That's been going on for a while, and videos, as we know, always do well. But live is a new thing that's really good. You guys, if you're not taking advantage of going live, you really need to go live. It is a great way to establish your expertise in your field. It's a great way for people to get to know you and trust you in your brand, because people don't buy products. You guys, when people purchase things, it's emotional. It has nothing to do with logic. It's emotional. It's an emotional tie you have to Starbucks. That's why you pay the extra money for the coffee. It's an emotional tie that you have to McDonald's or whatever your favorite company is. It's an emotional tie. So you want to play up on that by letting your customers and potential customers know who you are. Go live. Get over the fear. I have another video talking about going live, so I'll link that down below. You can go ahead and watch that to help you prepare. But definitely going live, you guys, it puts you at the top of the algorithm in Instagram, and it's a great way to get to know your audience, get to talk to them, and get their feedback and grow your business. And the number one thing that I believe that you should be using on Instagram to post to grow your business is stories. And if you're not familiar with stories are, so if you look at the top of Instagram, there's those little circles, and there'll be like a little rainbow, for a lack of a better description, bar around it. If you touch that, then you can hit a story, and it's just a bunch of videos, kind of like, not kind of like, exactly what was going on in Snapchat, but Instagram stories are getting extremely popular, and it's a great way to go behind the scenes. People love that stuff, you guys, and it only lasts for 24 hours, so it's a little bit more of an urgency for people to go and see. And I can tell you right now, before I even scroll through the pictures and timelines, I'm going through and looking at everybody's stories. So put those stories up there, and it's a way that if you are following someone, it's a way to get yourself in their feed, right? Because the algorithm may cut them off. They don't see your stuff all the time, not liking your stuff all the time. It might not be in their timeline. But if you make a story and they're looking through, then you'll be there. So you want to make sure that you're doing stories, and they don't have to be some great elaborate video, you guys. It could be something as simple as showing you shipping out your orders, showing you preparing for something, showing you get ready. I know today I'm showing, people behind the scenes getting ready to record this video. So it's very simple. So let's go ahead and do a recap, you guys. Number 5 is do a contest. Number 4 is create a gift. Number 3 is customer reposts. Number 2 is going live. And the number 1 thing you can do to help grow your business on Instagram is use the stories feature. So I hope that this helped you. Please share with me down below any things that you agree with or something that you've done or been using to grow your business. I would love to hear it. There's no one way to do anything. There's always tricks and things you can do. These are just things that I definitely did that helped me grow my business. So as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and look down in the description bar down below to see some of the links and things that I talked about during this video. Share it with someone if you know that they need help with Instagram and growing their business. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Remember to keep God first and create opportunities.